Hello everyone, and welcome back to God of War Ragnarok. It's been a little bit since uploads have been happening, or streams if you've been paying attention to those, but that is because I finished the game, and all I had left to do was fight Gná, which you saw in the last video. I believe I ended up cutting out some of my Gná attempts. I spent about an hour to an hour and a half on stream fighting her for my final stream, and I ran out of time and couldn't beat her, so I decided I'd do it on my own time, and then I had my SSD crash on me. For those of you who don't know, my SSD just had a random failure and really messed up a lot of my stuff, basically, but by the time I got that sorted out, I finally gotten back to playing Ragnarok because I want to platinum the game and finish up Gná to be able to upload that, because the only thing I wanted to do left in the playthrough on stream was beat Gná and go to Brok's funeral. So I've been doing that for the past, 2 days, last night and then some this morning. I've been working on beating Gná. She's really annoying. I do not like this boss fight. I think I talked about it in my final stream of Ragnarok, but again, I don't think all that got uploaded because I just cut some of it out because it was like an hour of me fighting this stupid boss over and over again. But the speed at which some of Gná's attacks come out, as well as the absolute randomness on the order she does move, not the order she does moves, but the way she does moves, where she'll switch up which one of the Bifrost wing swings she does, and then how many times she'll do a certain attack in a row. Like she does the charge at you move. Usually she does it once, sometimes she'll do it twice. Same for the jumping up and down move. It was just all of that combined with the truly awful and terrible wing stab move that is instant, and you can never tell when she dashes at you if she's going to do the wing stab or if she's going to do a normal swing move, which one of them you have to dodge to the side, one of them you have to block or you're getting hit. So it's basically like a 50-50, you guess. You either get hit or don't based on a 50-50, unless you have reaction time of less than a second, which is ridiculous. So, yeah, every other fight in Ragnarok and God of War 2018, including the previous Valkyrie Queen, overall I felt were pretty fair and fun for the most part. This boss fight, not the case. Very not fun. I do not enjoy this boss. I think Santa Monica did a poor job in making this one both difficult and enjoyable, unlike all of the other difficult but enjoyable fights they've crafted throughout the past two God of War games. So I just wanted to make that known that I do not like this fight. I think it's bad, and I'm just going to be glad. I'm not going to feel satisfied or rewarded oh yes, I did it. That was such a good feeling of conquering this. Pretty much all I'm going to feel when I win this is, man, I'm glad I don't have to do this crap anymore because it was very unfun. So otherwise, I've loved God of War Ragnarok. It's been a fantastic game. I just think this one post-game boss is just really, really bad. But I've gotten Gná down to 1 HP bar about 5 different times and then always lost at the end, usually from a random stab move that I didn't know if it was going to be a dodge or a block or not. So I have her half of a single health bar right now. I don't have any rage. I have a little bit of enough HP to take a hit. So I'm hoping that we're gonna win it here and whatnot. Originally I was recording myself doing my attempts so I could upload the attempt that I succeeded. But again, I got her down to an HP bar 4 times. So about the second or third time that happened, I was like, okay, I'm tired of having to record while doing this. So instead, I'm just recording myself winning at the very end. So here we go. Please die. You're dead. I beg of you. Thank goodness.
No. He failed you.
Hello?
You judge me. You, whose cowardice has left entire realms in ruin. Sister, I know the hate that burns you from within. I have felt those flames, known the comfort of their warmth. I wronged you. And I cannot change that. Never apologize enough for it. But the hatred, vengeance, you have to let it go. Finish it.
All right, well, I'm going to rip off these wings now.
Yes, sister.
You gonna cut off the wings or her head? Off the head. Oh my goodness, that was gruesome. Yo, dibs on those wings. Can we get Kratos to start flying? Thank goodness that is over. Holy cow, that boss fight was terrible. I hated it. Odin's final Valkyrie queen. At one time, she was Freya's handmaiden, friend, and trusted confidant. Mimiris called her a traitor, but it was clear she believed she was the one betrayed. Freya had spoken highly of her ambition, her conviction, and her unyielding loyalty. These would be admirable qualities in a warrior, yet in the end, her loyalty proved misplaced in Odin, even after his defeat. She met her end with dignity, though Freya took no satisfaction in delivering it. Rond of Obliteration. Oh, what did that one say it does? I actually want to know. What's the Rond of Obliteration do? Hold L1 for several seconds to charge the shield, then press L1 plus L3 to fire a volley of Valkyrie shards at the enemy. That sounds really cash money, not gonna lie. Also, these stats are amazing. 13 in everything except strength and defense, which is plus 10. That's pretty good, and it gets to level up once more. I'm just gonna leave on my round of purification because we're done with fighting in this game. I'm probably gonna have to do some more fighting and whatnot. What is this? In my own time, because I'm gonna platinum the game. What? Oh, that was weird. She had a book. Gana's journal. Must she always play the victim, as if she has no hand in the shaping of her fate? In her eyes, her brother abandoned her because of his selfishness, not because she was domineering and controlling. She was exiled from her own realm because her husband was evil, not because she was caught conspiring behind his back. Her son was unjustly killed because of a vengeful foreigner, not because she drove her own son to madness. Alright, she's very right on the son bit with Baldur, not gonna lie. And when I kill her, Freya will tell whomever will listen to her in the afterlife that it was because her former handmaiden betrayed her, and not because she deserved every single thing that's happened to her. Oh, man. Cutting deep. Cutting deep. Holy cow, I am glad to be done with that.
I'm sorry it came to that.
I gave her what she wanted.
So now, all that's left to
How do you
do...
feel being Queen of the Valkyries once more?
Queen. Why? There are no Valkyries left.
The Shield Maidens. Will you not lead them? Or rebuild?
Maybe. It would be the first time in a while I have something truly mine. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. So now the final thing to do to end this playthrough, to end this video and call it all to a close, I think this is actually going to end up being part 120, which is nice. So I don't know how long this little bit with Brok's funeral is going to go. I believe I was told there would be really long credits after, which I might skip depending on how long they are. But however long this video ends up being is how long it's going to be. I'm just going to let part 120 kind of close out the playthrough here. And please don't let my annoyance and disappointment in that final Valkyrie Queen fight, like hating that, lead you astray on my opinion of this game. God of War Ragnarok, still fantastic. One of the best games I've played this year. Absolutely amazing. Not my personal game of the year, but still, like, really, really up there. Great game. Where the heck am I going for this funeral, man? Where's this funeral at? Whoops. Whoops. No, wait. I wanted to... Oh, my goodness. Because of my SSD crashing and all, I have not played the game other than fighting Gna for the past, like... Triangle to track. For the past, like, week and a half, 2 weeks. So, you know, I'm a little off on the buttons other than combat.
Lyrics to my ballads. Absolutely disgusting. But now I wish I could remember some of them.
The paperwork that man created for me. I had to build a chest just for his violations. A big one.
I taught him 20 different ways to cold forge a bolster. Once, He taught me a slightly easier method of wire pulling, and from that day on called me his apprentice.
A true arsehole he was. Gods, I'm gonna miss him.
Hi. Y'all made it. Just about to send him off.
Let's do it. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, there's Brok's body. I didn't notice that.
I have met many on my travels. You are one of the few I would call friend.
I always thought you were one of the dumbest creatures I'd ever met. Didn't expect you to be the bravest, too.
This world is a darker place for your leaving it.
We're taking him to the Sverd Sands. It's, in the wetlands near the ferry. We'll wait for you there.
Oh, I have to go there? Okay. Meet the party at the Sverd Sands. Over 1,000 away, so I assume it'll be quicker. Could you be a little brighter, please? I assume it will be quicker to take a little bit of fast travel here. Brok, man. That dude, that Odin twist and Brok dying there, that was grade A storytelling right there. That was insanely good. They did that incredibly well. All right, we want to stick in Svartalfheim. Down here at the wetlands, you said? Ah, right over here. Okay. Let's go see Brok off, chat. I say that when I'm not streaming this. This is just being recorded for YouTube. It wouldn't have been worth it for me to stream like a 20-minute event. Oh, great. I'm underground. How do I get up where I need to be? Hopefully this is not complicated. I do not want to have to wander around right now. Oh, it's probably just this takes me straight up. Thank goodness. I hope so, at least. Hey, Freya, how's it going? You having a good day? Are you barefoot? You ever think about, like, wearing shoes? Surely you step on pebbles sometimes and it's, like, very uncomfortable, right?
Damn it.
What is wrong?
I should have changed. Sewn some mourning garb. We're not dressed properly.
We're fine. The dwarves don't typically require formal wear at funerals.
Brok certainly would not.
Perhaps.
Still, now you've got me thinking of what I might look like with some jewelry around my neck stump. Maybe some gold woven into my beard. That'd be quite fetching, eh?
Thanks for trying.
Mimir. All right, definitely going the right way then if we're having that little bit of dialogue. I imagine there's not going to be anything that shows up to fight on the way. That'd be a little weird. Hello, we are here for the Viking funeral. Who's going to shoot the arrow?
There they are, brother.
Oh, come on, surely he'll be along. It's his brother.
Let's hope so. Loss can do things to a man.
Talking about Sindri.
You made it. We can begin.
Sindri's probably poking around somewhere here. I'm surprised that you guys got a hold of Brok's body and Sindri didn't, like, keep it for himself. To be honest. Farewell, my friend. We'll always have Dropnir to remember you by. These glorious muscles shall see you off. Ah, there's Sindri. He gonna light the fire? No, I think they're gonna have Freya shoot the bow. I think that's how it normally is. You push them out to water and then you shoot a burning arrow at it. That's like the whole Viking thing, isn't it?
love you, Brok.
Aw, Sindri and Kratos both pushing it out. I like that. Yo, what if Freya misses? That'd be embarrassing. Fire's a little close to your knuckles there, isn't it? How skilled do you have to be able to aim straight up like that and let it fall down just right? I couldn't imagine.
Sindri. Brok was...
It's probably one of the only times Kratos has tried to comfort someone in his life, and you're just gonna cut him off like that? Come on, man.
A hole.
What?
Gets bigger the more you take away.
Oh. Oh, I love that! That's so good! Oh, the riddle, dude. There's a scroll option? Oh, you just hold up and it goes faster. I was holding down. Oh, because it goes... I understand. Oh, this is very nice to let you speed along the credits a little bit. I'll do a little bit of speeding this up to push it along. Well, there you have it. God of War Ragnarok completed. I'm going to get the platinum on my own time because it's going to be some tedious stuff like hunting down any of the birds I missed. Because I think I got like... Did I get 30 by the end? 28? I think I got at least 28. So we got over half, which is what I really cared about. So, good stuff. Good stuff, but I'm gonna get the platinum on my own time, hunt down the birds I'm missing, the artifacts I'm missing, any other small things I have to wrap up, doing all those extra trials at Muspelheim, etc. But yeah, overall, God of War Ragnarok, easily like a 9 out of 10 game. Fantastic stuff, very good. I really hope this music that's going right now isn't copywritten on YouTube. Please let me upload this, I beg of you. But, yeah, just really, really great stuff overall. At the end of the day, I probably had a complaint here and there that I can't remember off the top of my head now because I haven't played the game in like a week and a half because of my SSD issues. But, as far as everything goes, the only big complaint I have is that Valkyrie Queen fight was just... It felt like RNG at times on if you'd get lucky enough for Gnaud to do certain moves to be able to get through it. But, anyways, overall still just an incredibly fun game. Fantastic time. Highly recommend it. And I definitely look forward to going back and playing the older God of War games at some point. As of right now, my plan is to do that on the channel sometime down the line. I have heard things about how it can get their there's potential of like nudity being shown and stuff. Like it really earns its M rating. It can be pretty gory, so maybe I'll end up doing it on my own time just to like experience it and then just play future God of War games on the channel. I don't know. We'll see how that plays out, basically. Play it by ear. But after doing God of War 2018 and then Ragnarok immediately after, I think I'll definitely take a bit of a God of War break for a little while. So I wouldn't be getting to those older games anytime soon anyway. I don't even know if I mean, if I do play them this year, or I say this year, it's still 2022. If I do play them in 2023, it'll be later in the year, rather than in the first half of the year, I imagine. So, but yeah, there you go. Future Warriors. In memory of, special thanks, great things. You know what, these are the kinds of credits that deserve to slow go it. But yeah, again, God of War Ragnarok, great time. Very glad that I got into God of War just in time for Ragnarok to come out. Very glad that I played it on the channel. And thanks to everyone who watched. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough as much as I did, if not more so. And I hope to see you in future playthroughs as well, whether it be more God of War stuff or other games that I play. So, you know, we'll see what happens. I don't really have anything else to say, so I'm just waiting to get to the end of these credits. I don't want to, like, super speed past everything, especially because Santa Monica was so kind as to put in this scrolling option in the first place, which is something that I feel like all credits should have from here on. It lets you control it a lot more at, like, your pace, which I like. For people who can't sit through credits as long. I refuse to sit through credits for more than like 10 minutes max, and even then, that's pushing it. I mean, I say it like every time I get to the credits in the game. Like, you know, I feel there's a bit of respect in watching the credits for the people who made the game and whatnot, letting their names scroll by and etc., especially when you're doing like a playthrough like what I do. But also at the same time, I feel like the developers have to then have some, oh, hey, additional writing, someone Cho. I think that's, I probably butchered his name, but I'm pretty sure that's ProZD, if I'm not mistaken. I always just call him ProZD. Wait a minute, we can find it right here. Where's Ratatosker? Yeah, that is ProZD's name. I thought so. It seemed familiar. What a dude. Troy Baker was Bitter Squirrel. I wonder what did that say that, wait a minute, did that say ProZD did, like, additional writing? Is that what that said? Additional writing? I wonder if he had any writing in, like, the actual story. I bet that his writing was just, like, suggestions for Ratatosker being funny, because ProZD is a super funny dude. That wouldn't surprise me at all. But yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. Are we near the end? Hopefully. Oh yeah, I was saying before, like, I expect the developers to have some respect for my time as well and not make me sit through credits for too long, because obviously, you know, we're all busy people nowadays. We all have things to do. Come on now. How much further could this possibly go? Cinematics, cinematics, cinematics. This game did have a lot of cinematic to it. Very good stuff. I'm getting to the point where I'm about to just start infinite scrolling. Just holding up until I get to the bottom. Bang Zoom Studios. That's a cool sounding place. Look at all these additional voices. Yuri Lowenthal in there? Nope. Love Yuri Lowenthal. Great voice actor, that guy. One of my favorites. Probably my favorite voice actor, to be honest. That was some sick sound cue right there. Dude, how much more could there possibly be? All right, you know what? Here we go. There can't be that much more. Like, they already did the special thanks and everything. Are they listing the voice actors for, like, other translations? Game test analysis. Yes, very nice. Additional testing. Yada, yada. Translation, localization, additional voices. Dude, these credits have to end at some point, right? I see why they have this scrolling option now, because they know no one would be able to sit through all this. I'm close to just hitting back, but there might be something at the very end. You never know. You never know. Which is why I'm always wary to skip stuff like this. By the way, that's Viking funeral for Brok to, like, kind of cap off the game outside of the, like, main ending with Odin and Atreus leaving and all that. Really good stuff. That was a really good little, like, secondary ending to the game. I like that a lot. Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous, Santa Monica. Like, come on. I know a lot of people worked on this game, but how do you expect your players to sit through credits like this? Oh, do we make it? There we go. Funeral for a friend. Funeral for a friend. Attend the funeral. All right, I got some trophies to get on my own time, but that is going to be the end of the playthrough. For those of you watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. If you would like to catch streams of future games live, link to my Twitch channel description. I'd love to see you there. Or keep watching on YouTube. I appreciate your support either way. And I hope to see you in the future for other playthroughs, God of War, or otherwise, etc., etc. Again, thank you for watching this playthrough with me, and I'll catch you some other time. Until then, farewell.